Hola, mi amigos. Welcome to the stream. I need to get rid of that. Decorations, edit. Can I just delete that? Is that the way that works? Yeah, we can. Nailed it. Alright, let's do what we set out to do yesterday and actually clean up the stash and get it ready. We're going to start with all this heist stuff. Literally going to type in heist. Cadency. Cadency. Boots. Dump. Boom. 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 This is going to take some time. I'm gonna have to relabel some stuff. I'm gonna have to resort some stuff. Combine all these tabs. It's gonna be an experiment, an exercise in futility. I'm gonna do a better job sorting the weapons this time too. Hey, Interblood. Hey! Well, you know, you've gotten to the stream before. How's everything going for you today, bud? Fragment max gems. I'm thinking I'm gonna do away with the max gem thing. Just straight, you know, different colored gems. This is something else I'm gonna have to deal with too. I'm probably just gonna run some of these maps just to get rid of them today. Cause I have so many like legacy maps and stuff that I need to like dump, and I don't want to just get rid of them. Oh, wait. Almost missed some high stuff. Says I want to get to your streams, but messed up with the time. Yeah. Well, you know, I made it. I tried to make it easier on you guys. Like, I put a... You know, like a... If you type in exclamation marks... Oh, hey, Trista. Okay, I see you. I see you, bud. No, if you put exclamation schedule into the chat, it'll actually, like, tell you my schedule in your time zone. So... Makes it a lot easier. I may or may not have stolen that idea from Nav. And I put more about the stream in the Discord, in Nav's Discord, but I don't want to feel like I'm, you know, like I'm advertising my stream in his Discord, because he doesn't, you know, I don't think he likes that very much. He hasn't said anything about it so far, but I don't want to push my luck with it. Let me open Discord back up. See what the current discussion is in the Discord. Bane getting nerfed. Time to uninstall and play D3. What? No, I don't think it'll ever be time to go back to D3. Hey, PTY, what's going on, buddy? You know, we never got an affirmation on why your username is PTYYCC. I think we started to discuss that yesterday, but never got around to it. And then, you know, that dude got super mad when Dennis asked, you know, asked about the origin of some people's usernames. Man, that guy got toxic on us. Mad lad, exactly. I think this is going to be the most time-consuming part of it, is merging all this dadgum currency. No, you know what? The div cards. Ooh, that's gonna suck. Because I never turn my divination cards in, and I really should sometime. I'm gonna have to dedicate an entire stream to turning in my divination cards. Just wait till we get there, you'll see what I mean. I just pick up every single divination card. Hey, thank you, PTY, for posting that. It's probably going to be boring for most people just watching stuff go from one stash tab to another. It's not going to be the most entertaining. And what do you think of the new patch note stuff? Oh man, you know, everybody's talked about it at length. There's 900 YouTube videos about it. And you know, honestly, like, it's not going to be the same game we've all come to know and love. Like, it's going to be kind of like relearning the game from scratch. And like, I'm actually going to strip every single one of my builds. And, you know, basically I've got a new idea for something I can do on stream that I'm hopefully will be entertaining for you guys. I'm going to like create a random number generator, but it's going to have the list of every single active skill that's currently in the game, and of course I'm going to have to wait for the full list of active skill gems to come somewhere so I can copy and paste it onto the wheel. And the decimation list begins. But and what I'm going to do is I think each Wednesday is going to be like, or Tuesday at the end of the stream, I'm going to roll to see what skill I'm going to do, and I'm just going to do a brand new build based on whatever skill it lands on. And that's, of course, it's going to be a couple of weeks after League launch when everybody starts calming down from the League launch and nobody's paying attention to people's build guides anymore. Yeah. Well, I know, you guys know how much I love new builds, and by then I'll have a better understanding of how everything's going to interact with each other in the new patch, so hopefully I'll be able to make some pretty interesting builds no matter what it gives me. And luckily I won't have to level any new characters because I've already got so many characters level 90 plus that I'll create the build live on stream, we'll test it, I'll rate how good it is based on different aspects, and then throw the POB out there and talk to you guys about, why I'm making what decisions when and where, So it might be an interesting thing to pay attention to, Why is there not a specific slot for Veiled Chaos mods? Orbs. Oh no, you gotta go in the Heist Locker. You gotta go in the Heist Locker. I told you that once before. And also, like, I think if I ever become an affiliate, I'm going to I'm gonna stick this in a different tab for now, just so I can move it to a different tab later. So but I'm also gonna like let you guys spend a certain amount of channel points to actually pick a skill for me to create a build with. So I've got a couple of ideas for what I want to do with the new League launch, but I'm kind of gated behind, like, I'm kind of waiting for all these big time creators to put out their, build guides and, I'm going to League start this and I'm going to League start this. And I'm going to see if, like, the League starter that I'm choosing gets picked, because I don't want people to, I don't want to use the same League starter as other big time names, I want to make a unique League starter, which is sad because I was really wanting to do a like a summon skeleton build, but Nav kind of threw a guide out there for it already, so I'm going to go a different direction. And so far, the direction I want to take, I have not seen anybody say they're going to League start with it yet. So we're going to see what happens with that. Have you guys made any decisions about what you're going to be League starting with this League? PTY, you're probably going to do an elemental hit build again, right? While we're talking about that. Yeah. Well, let's see. I wonder how bad elemental hit got.
No. No.
Probably minor than elemental hit. Yeah, I think.
No. No.
Hold on a sec, guys. Yeah, I think there's a couple of people that are going to be going like with a ball lightning. I think that will probably be a pretty strong build to go through. Item class stackable currency. All right, let's see. I do like that they're making the map pools like bigger for every tier. Read the full expedition patch notes. I mean, you gotta read it. Like, this is like reading a book to like really get to everything that they did. Elemental hit. Adding new prismatic gem tag. This applies to skills which pick a random element to attack with, avoiding choosing the same element twice in a row. So, do you think that that's a nerf or a buff to elemental hit, that it's going to be using, that it's going to make sure it does a different attack, like a different element, you know, every time? Because you have way more experience with elemental hit than I do. Rip Blade Blast, by the way. More area of effect per blade vortex detonated. Oh, wait, Barrage. Now deals 47% of base damage at gem level 1. At gem level 20. Now has 47% effectiveness at added damage at level 1. So, Barrage got a... yeah, it probably won't. You scale, you scale elemental damage on that build, so everybody makes a starter league list, so it's a good time for you to make and throw it on YouTube nowadays. Yeah, you're right. I just don't want to be like the guy that throws a, you know, haphazardly throws a build on YouTube just to get follows, or, you know, just to get people to watch the videos, and then like somebody actually try my build and like it's garbage because I didn't put enough time into testing it myself. And I don't have as much time to spend on, you know, league specific builds as others do, but I may work on a video tomorrow in my free time, and I'll you know, toy around with the skills with a skill that I want to use, and if it's good, I'll throw a quick little guide together for it. Because you're right, like, it is a good time to try and build the channel. What's the name of that dadgum stupid skill? Wouldn't it be crazy to do like a Spectral Throw build? Spectral Throw. Now deals 125% of base damage and has a 125 effectiveness of added damage at gem level 20. Previously 100. It's a pretty big buff. Absolution. Alright, let's take a look at Absolution. I'll see. Added a new strength intelligence skill gem, Absolution. Damages enemies in an area, applying a debuff for a short duration. If a non-unique enemy dies while affected by the debuff, the enemy's corpse will be consumed to summon a Sentinel of Absolution for a longer secondary duration or refresh duration of life of one existing if you have a maximum number of them. So Alright, so yeah, this is the new, this is one of the new summoner gems that, that they hit on. Consumed to summon a Sentinel of Absolution. You know, I don't think anybody's done a guide on this one yet. I don't think anybody's mentioned that they're going to do a league start on this one. Let's see if I can get some more information on Absolution. PoE Absolution Gem. Oh, look, somebody's already got an Absolution build out there. Nope, they don't have a build. It's just information. That's good. All right, let's take a look at this. That's awkward. All right, so inspired by Templar Seraphim Ascendancy class, Absolution. When Absolution's damaging shockwave kills an enemy, it creates a Sentinel of Absolution, which also casts its own shockwaves. It's a new Strength Intelligence skill gem, requires level 12. Okay, so it can be acquired pretty early. 21 strength, 14 int. So strength and intelligence will be absolutely stupid easy to get for it. But spell, minion, duration, area of effect, physical, and lightning. So a lot of different ways to scale its damage. Cast time 0.75 seconds. So alright, not bad. Critical strike chance only 5%. But we can effectiveness of added damage 110%. Damages their enemies in an area, applying a debuff. Okay, maximum 3 summon Sentinels of Absolution. I wonder if this can be scaled. Like, I wonder if there's like, if they're going to have some kind of like passive tree notable or some kind of like new item that's going to allow more summon Sentinels of Absolution. I wonder if there was a video that, if I can like let's see, PoE 3.15 Absolution. Can I like, okay, I really don't want to have to go through an entire video to search for a clip of it, because I want to see what they had done with it. 3.15 trailer. Expansion teaser video.
Hello and what is up, YouTube? My name is.
Oh, I don't want you to talk while I'm trying to watch a trailer. All these reactions, I don't want the reactions. Let me go on PO Path of Exile website. You said news. Expedition releases in 2 days. Here we go. Announcement stream.
An ancestor totem that uses that slam on your
All right,
behalf.
let's pause the music.
We've created a build that summons multiple ancestor totems that each wield tectonic slam. As you can see, this build covers a large area in
New
fiery
skills,
death,
support
stay out
gems.
of harm's way.
Let's see. It was the Hierophant Ascendancy.
Characters such as Berserkers who are able to generate a
Berserker.
critical strike chance of near
Raider.
both of these skills so that the experience. So it comes
Marauder. Duelist.
Sometimes you won't find flasks. When you ambush skill, enemies slain by your voltaxic burst.
That's a new
also
skill you were
explode,
looking
dealing
at for a
chaos
summon
damage around them
rectangle.
based
Yeah.
on their maximum life. You can stack.
Summon rectangle.
Summon Reaper creates a single powerful minion that uses fast. It also targets a selection of enemies in an. This Inquisitor is using the new
Here we
Battle
go.
Mage's Cry skill, which taunts nearby enemies and exerts your subsequent attacks, causing them to trigger a linked spell on your next melee hit. Here you can see the player taunting enemies with Battle Mage's Cry and using Consecrated Path to teleport to enemies. The slam is exerted, triggering Firestorm to rain down on those enemies.
That might be
In
cool.
order to assist with scaling both attack and spell damage,
But I want to
the
get
buff
to
this
Absolution.
larger area, depending on the state of your
Mana Bond.
Managing your mana pool becomes highly.
Was I looking at Mana
When it
Bond?
kills
No,
an
I was
enemy,
looking at
it
Absolution.
summons a Sentinel of Absolution, which also deals damage by casting Absolution itself. The Sentinels also periodically cast a larger version of Absolution on the cooldown. While the Sentinels version of Absolution can't summon even more minions, they are a powerful army to fight against.
Okay,
Spectral
so
Helix
so
throws a
even in
spectral
their showcase, they only showed 3 Sentinels of Absolution. So I'm assuming that there's not going to be a way to increase the amount of Sentinels you can get, which just means you're going to have to scale the damage they do instead of scaling the amount of them. So, Flask Changes. So it's a good thing that I like to build my builds without being heavily reliant on flasks, because this new system is going to make it to where you can't rely on flasks for damage or defenses. I mean, they're basically like triggering Blood Rage just before a boss fight. Like, it's literally just for that burst of damage and defenses to get you through a boss fight. Character balance. I didn't even notice this. Look at this. Where is that character balance? There it is. Base character evasion rating has been lowered to 15, previously 53, and characters no longer gain evasion rating per level. What? Game-wide poison now deals 50% more chaos damage, more poison damage. We know that. Consecrated ground effect no longer grants 100% increased critical strike chance for hits against enemies. So I guess that means that the purifying flame miner is going to be that just got a huge nerf. They'll have a way to scale the number of sentinels. Absolutely, is the spell version of DB. Dominating blow does not have a way to scale the number of sentinels, I don't think. So yeah, I think that you're right. Absolution is just the spell version of that. But still, 3 might be good. This though. See, I was actually going to do my league starter was going to scale evasion, but I've just lost crap ton of evasion right off the bat. So we might do something different than what I was originally thinking. Flicker Strike now deals 210% of base damage and has 210% effectiveness as added damage. So this build right here, my Flicker Strike build, just got a huge buff. But then it's in a 6-link with all awakened gems, so I mean, did I get a buff really, or is it going to cost so much mana that I can't use it at having 135 available mana? Because the only way I could really maintain the mana cost as it is by using an enduring mana flask, and that's going to be going away. Not going away, just much less effective. So this build may or may not survive. Which is sad, because this foil alone is worth ridiculous amounts of money. I don't even think you can buy one on the market that's this good. Yeah, look at that. The cheapest one on the market right now is 279 Exalted Orbs. 500 Exalted, and you could get it. Yeah, it's a pretty stout build. I never just sit there and go through and look at the prices of things.
I'm just walking already.
Wait, what's that? So, it's a foil. Raider Ascendancy. Phasing in small nodes giving percent increase evasion, but they just nerfed. They didn't just nerf evasion, they destroyed evasion. Like, you start out with 15%, like 15 base evasion. That's it. And then, like, as you level, it doesn't increase. So the only way now to scale evasion is on gear or, you know, or on the passive tree. Like, it doesn't just scale anymore. Like, it doesn't, you don't just get evasion for getting higher levels. And yeah, this was a crazy good foil. I'm proud of this one. There's so much critical strike multiplayer on this bad boy. Yeah, this is one of the few self-crafted items that, like, I would never ever sell. Like, I would sell these rings before this. Like, these gloves, probably wouldn't sell these gloves either. These gloves are absolutely amazing for this build. Thank you. This was, I probably spent 40 or 50 exalted on everything I needed to craft this foil. So I was super happy with it. I've almost got the last gem, like, completely leveled up on it too. The last 2 gems. I played this build for so long. And only because of this sword. I only really like this build because of the sword. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, so evasion-based builds, like, they're gonna be super tough this league. Why would you remove that much evasion? What was the point of that? Like, to make the monsters hit you more? Like, it's almost like they, like, did triple nerfs to everything. Like, they reduce the effectiveness of support gems. They reduce the effectiveness of 6 links. Then they make all the monsters stronger, and then they nerf the characters by the characters themselves. Like, it's crazy. Like, I mean, I understand wanting to scale the difficulty a little bit, but, like, they gutted it. And then, like, all these world record holders for their speed running this game is, like, shoot, nobody's ever gonna get a new world record now. Smoke Mine, dead. Ice Crash now deals 350% of base damage and has 350% effectiveness of added cold damage. Previously 280. Oh my gosh. You know, Ice Crash may not be a dead build. Which one was my Ice Crash build? Ice Crash Raider. Crash in the game. So, let's take a look at Crash in the game. Of course, this uses one of my favorite mechanics, Hollow Palm. The speed's going to go away too. He's going to move so much slower. So let's take a look at Ice Crash real quick. I really need to set up like a multiple totem thing. Well, I might be taking this apart. So yeah, attack damage 282.6% of base. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. It actually does, like, every attack does 3 attacks, or multiple attacks, because it's got the multi-strike support. So yeah, supported skills repeat 3 additional times, so it's 4 attacks, and each attack, like, gets bigger but does less damage as it rings out. So if you just keep hitting it, it's like a non-stop stream of attacks. This build may have actually gotten buffed. Have you ever seen a level 6 Awakened Cold penetration support? Alright, so Ice Crash. Yeah, so attack... They said that the melee characters will be hit the most by nerfs, so they will buff the melee active skills. That makes sense. I'm interested to see, you know, if if this build gets stronger or if it stays the same, I might work on a league start version of the Ice Crash, like my own league start version of it. Because this is this is my take on the Ice Crash Raider. But let's see something here. Ice Crash. So yeah, Ice Crash now do. So this is gonna go. This is gonna get a 70% of increase to attack damage and effectiveness of added damage. So theoretically, at level 21, it'll go what 575, somewhere in that range of each. So I don't know, this may be like a really stupid strong build. There's a lot of required uniques to make this build really good. So maybe not a league starter, but maybe like a 3.15 build guide for this specific build. Which one was my Spectral Throw build? Stop me if you see it. Spectral Throw Champion. Throw into tarts. Here's another build that's going to get buffed. I haven't really, like, looked at this. Because I was kind of joking around that, like, my completely off-meta Spectral Throw build challenge is going to be getting a buff. So let's take a look at the buff that's going to be coming to this Spectral Throw. I know I looked. Okay, so now deals. So it's getting a 25% boost at level 20. So a 25% boost on this one will actually bring the DPS. Hold on. I guess it would bring it to around 40,000. Craft, just turn the camera on and maybe make lead. You'll have enough footage to make a crafting guide, or at least. That's one of the reasons why I want to do like a new build every week sort of a deal, because I want to highlight how I craft some of the items that I craft. So, all right, I'm gonna run a legacy map with this just for old time's sake. Let's see. I think it's in stuff. Yeah. This is a crap tier 7. Just to get rid of it. Give you guys something to watch while we talk. So what are some, like, okay, so lightning tendrils, right? Lightning tendrils, I think, got a stronger pulses now deal 100% more damage with hits and ailments. So that's a pretty huge buff to that as well. Considering that I built a lightning tendril build off of a challenge also. It'd be funny to see how viable that build has become. Hey, Classy Clown, what's up, dude? I never got to see in the Discord your idea of a Classy Clown. New league hype. Yeah, we're just discussing some of the big changes and stuff. And now, how did that? I hate random deaths. I mean, it's not exactly like I have a whole lot of life on this character. This was just literally just something I threw together. I am not gonna do harvest with this character. So I'm gonna be doing More of a classy, more of a clown face and hair, not as minimalistic as well. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so we have to talk about how the game is going to be using mana from here on out. I think that is going to be the most difficult hurdle for most builders to overcome. Is like the way mana is going to work now. Like it's, you know, we're not going to have like the effectiveness of, you know, mana flasks to keep, you know, high mana builds going. So it's going to require us like using an extra crafting slot, you know, to both increase the amount of mana you have and to increase the mana regeneration rate. Which, of course, I don't think anybody should be happy about. Alright, let's take a look at the classy clown real quick. Alright, I can see that. Open original. Gonna have to zoom in on that. So, it's basically the Mr. Peanut guy without any lines. Just getting mana node or two or mana. Yeah, I mean, sovereignty is gonna be probably used on every single build now. Like, you know, and it's some of these builds it gets really hard to get to the sovereignty wheel, but like this notable is gonna be like it's gonna be on 90% of builds, I guarantee. Just for the reduced reservation of skills. Like it's gonna need to be. Now if your build can get to this and take, you know, take these nodes also, that'd be really, really strong. Because that's a 14% reduce reservation of skills. And a lot of builds are gonna need that, you know. And like I could probably get to it from there, but I'd have to lose like, you know, I'd have to lose this entire node tree. I'd have to lose life. Yeah, Aurobots didn't like got no nerf at all. You know, I mean, I guess they don't want to destroy Aurobots because of yeah, because they want like the group play. It was like we were discussing yesterday about like the whole reason why they won't do unattended shops, because like they want you to see each other. They, you know, and I mean, yeah, like I understand why they want it, but this game isn't built to be. It's not an MMO, you know, and it shouldn't. Like you shouldn't sacrifice. Explain to a noob what's an Aurobot. An Aurobot is. I'll show you an Aurobot. Right? Alright, so check this out, right? This build is, by itself, is just okay. Like, it's strong, but it's just okay. What makes this build really, really powerful is all of these auras. Right? So, just being in a party with this character grants you, you know, increase lightning damage and resistance, you know, more area of effect, more energy shield, you know, more cold resistance, more cold damage. Like, you know, it just increases everything that anybody does, right? Now, of course, all I do is spam SRS. Right? Pretty simple. But my SRS is really not that strong. What makes this build like incredibly overpowered is the fact that everybody in the party gets the benefit of all these buffs. You know? And I guess like, wow, I did not realize that this was so cheap. Because yeah, this is not the most expensive build out there. But so yeah, and basically, you know, what you do is you stack as much mana reservation nodes as you can. Reduce reduce reservation of skills. Reduce reservation of skills. This way you can get as many auras going as you can at all times, you know? And of course increased effect. But that is essentially what an Aurobot is. Like, I'd love to have somebody, like, run a map just plain, you know, without me, and then run a map with me, with you. Is buffing other people's resistance to DPS while also lowering... Yeah, exactly. It basically, like, this dude, this character in a group makes the group exponentially stronger and exponentially tankier. Look at me showing off my bad to the bone or a stacker. Right? Oh! Guys, Double Strike got a buff too. Alright, look at this. Double Strike now deals 140% of base damage and 140% effectiveness at gem level 20, right? So Double Strike may be a viable league starter as well. Dominating Blow got a huge buff. I mean huge, like 48%. Sweep got buffed as well. New Royale medic. Sweep. Let's take a look at Sweep. Smite got a big buff. Is it at 58%? Spark got gutted. Due to 29 at gem level 1. No, it's not really that gutted. 70 to 13. I mean, it's actually got a little bit of a buff. So, I don't know, like, maybe a Spark Miner might be interesting. Just finished reading the notes. Yeah, it was like reading a book, wasn't it? Summon Flame Golem, increased aggro range. Yeah, what are your thoughts, Inadora? All those nerfs, like every build that's not Templar, which will need a mana cluster jewel. Yeah. I mean, every build is going to require some sort of like work to their mana. Am I guessing Inadora? Yeah, Edie Trickster got like nothing. Like no nerf whatsoever. Essence Drain, yeah, they literally did not mess with Essence Drain at all. Yeah. This is funny. It's a good thing I never used Smoke Mine. I dodged a bullet on that one. Sunder got a 55% increase. You're trying to run 6 links, but most of the main skills got buffed, so you might not need... Yeah, you're not even going to need 6 links. Like, the whole point was to get away from 6 links, I think. I want to see something. I don't know, did they change the tags on Sweep? I didn't mean to put gems in there. Alright, so physical melee, right? Deals 170 to 225 of base attack damage, 5 to 75 added attack damage, knocks enemies back on hit. I wonder how effective Sweep Totems would be. With the Earth, what was it? The Earth Shatter gem that they introduced? Find Earth Shatter. Yeah. No, that's not a new. What was the? Yeah, the new gem. So, I don't think it was. Was it? It wasn't Earth Shatter. What was the name of that new gem? PoE 3.15 new gems. These gem skill starter guide. Okay. I don't want to see that. That's not what I was looking for.
Ow.
Hey everyone. During Path of
I don't want to see a video on it. I want to see, like, Behead Support. I want to see this. Behead Support. It's basically like a mini headhunter. Alright. Supporter skills have +2 to melee strike range. Supporter skills deal 30% more damage with hits and ailments. Killing blows against rare monsters grant one of their modifiers for 20 seconds. What if you played a build like Sweep, or let's go crazy and say Smite, right? Right? Because Swipe got a 50 something percent, what is that, 60, 55% buff at gem level 20, right? Earthbreaker, right? Earthbreaker support. So what if you put Smite, Earthbreaker, and Behead support and multiple totems together? Alright, so slam skills, right? Okay. Smite is a slam skill. Right? I'm not wrong about that, am I? Hold on. Search Smite. No, it's not. It's a strike. Alright, so let's see. PoE slam skills. Slamming them. Is it gem tag and attack skill? Okay, so we're looking at Earthquake, Earth Shatter, Sunder. Sunder's good. I wonder what if they made any changes to Sunder. I like Sunder. Where are you, Sunder? Now deals 275. So this got a 55% increase also. The new wiki look. I actually do not like it as much as I like the older one. They put more ads, and there's just so much more going on. Like, if they would have taken away all the ads, I do like this sidebar. Well, I like Sunder. You can stretch the page out. Really? How do you do that? You're now experiencing Fandom Desktop, the new look and feel for Fandom. Alright. Ooh, I can change it to a light theme. Ew! Ew! Stop it! Go back to dark. Top left of black area. That didn't do it. Top left of black area. Where did it? Oh, this. Okay, alright. I don't need your attitude. Alright, so what is this? Fist of War support. Slam. Providing a powerful boost when they're used with a delay before they can be boosted again. Cannot support Valskins or triggered skills. Alright, I'm not worried about that. Alright, so let's say we take Sunder, right? Slams the ground, creating a slow wave of churning terrain that damages enemies in a sequence of areas in front of you. Number of enemies hit by the wave will release a shockwave, damaging other enemies around. So it basically takes away the need for multi-strike, right? Because it basically multi-strikes automatically. Using the skill again will stop the previous wave. Yeah, I wasn't going to bother with it. More area of effect. Wave has reduced delay between areas. Wave damages 5 areas. Wave cannot stop before damaging 2 areas. So, alright, when can we get it? So a Marauder can get it in Act 1. And you get it at level 12. Alright, so let's say we play a Marauder that uses, and you said it was Earth Earth Shatter, right? Earthbreaker. Let's see if they've got it on here yet. Earthbreaker. Yeah, I bet you can. I bet it could be really, really strong on the right 4-link. Support gem, balance. Act 1 changes. Oh, okay, this is just what we were already looking at. They just copied and pasted it. 3.15 Earthbreaker. Earthbreaker support. Supported skills deal 19% less damage. It's a fair point, but I think that's going to be the fun of the next league, seeing how to make a 4 or 5 link work with the mana changes. You know, I honestly don't know if I'll ever want to use a 6 link, especially on league start. I might just stick with a 4 link as long as I can. Is somebody trying to buy something from me? I'd like to buy your Feral Lord 1, Feral Lord 3, 1 for... Okay. Why not? I have nothing left to give. What was it they wanted to buy? Feral Lord. That's in stuff. Feral Lord 1, Feral Lord 3, Feral Lord 2. Sale, yeah. I don't want to be like one of those guys that like list something for sale and then they try and get it and they like no one ever. What? What's wrong? Why are you not accepting? 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Whisper. Sorry, I really wasn't paying attention. So he wants 4. There we go. Trade. Alright. No, I want you to go. Oh, I can't put it in there. Okay, so back to what we were doing. Hey, what's up, Diesel? I didn't even notice you were on here, Dennis. Dennis, I'm gonna message you after. Yeah, I'm actually starting to decide on my league starter, and taking a look at. So, what I was saying was, what if we linked Sunder, Earthbreaker, Behead, and multiple. It's a lot of nerf, yeah. A lot of nerfs. Yeah. This is the Path of Exile Nerf League. They named the league wrong. It's not the Expedition League. It's the Nerf League. But now my question is, if you stick Behead on a totem support, will the kill go to you or to the totems, or will they just disappear? You'll steal one of its modifiers at random for 20 seconds, right? So, do you get the modifier? Can't be as crazy as the Headhunter, so it comes with some restrictions. Stolen modifiers only persist for 20 seconds. Slaying another rare enemy will replace the modifier you have acted. Also grants you more damage against enemies with low life. So basically, it's kind of like... I think you get the mod. Doesn't whoever kills it gets... Right. Won't work, it's only for strike skills. Is it? Yeah, okay, so Earthbreaker, so that's not going to be a thing. So we can't stick Earthbreaker on that dadgum totem. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that just broke my heart.
Hashtag Sag.
Alright, so let's what was that link you posted in chat about the pathofexile.com/expedition? It's a good thing I can spell expedition. You want to know what build no one has been asking about? I saw the funny building. Oh, yeah. I did see that. It was by Milk Animations. Milk, wasn't it? Or was that the one by Yogi? Yeah, okay, you guys were talking about the... Have you guys seen this one, though? Hold on. Or it was Milk. Milk Animations. Have you guys seen this?
Only 279 joules orbs to do. Now, time to link this bad boy up. I think I should have enough fusings to do so. Okay, last one. Here goes nothing. So we get this impulses, but I only got like 10 fusings left. We can try anyway, I guess. So 1, 2... Oh my god, did this really just happen? Again? This is the 5th time this league. I can't believe it. Guys, I can't believe it. Wow. We're so lucky.
Oh, you gotta love the surprise Zizarin on there. Like, Zizarin appear, a wild Zizarin appears. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. It's Yugi. That's not the right guy. 3.15 actual trailer. Yeah, Yoji.
From the people who brought you circles upon circles upon circles, and boss fights you will never see, which drop unique items you will never find, we now get Splinter League. In this natural evolution of the ARPG genre, we collect shards of artifacts from the graves of an old civilization. With all due respect of these ancestors, we will open their graves carefully. With TNT. Understandably pissed off by this poor Looney Tunes ripoff, said ancestors rise from their graves to fight back. However, this time, we are the ones placing the circles and deciding which enemies to fight and which chests to open. Actual damage type immunities make sure the decision-making process, however, requires as much meaningful choice as deciding to not run a Fizz-Reflect map on your Impale Berserker. After defeating the pissed-off undead ancestors and collecting those relic shards painstakingly by hand from the ground, what will you do with all those shards, you ask? Because trading with other players is such a horrible experience in Path of Exile, trade bots are now an official part of the game. Oh, but the AI is worse, as some of them try to haggle, instead of straight up putting you on ignore, as a proper trader would do. On top of that, PvP is now officially part of the game. No, it's not a meme this time. Yes, the good PvP mode is finally back. This is not a drill. Otherwise, Path of Exile is going back to its core roots. Copying Diablo. Creativity. Frozen Orb, item-based gambling, Hammer Dins, damage immunities are now all copy-pasted into Path of Exile. And to shake up the metagame, a total of 90 new active skills and support gems are added to the game, one in line with each Ascendancy class, such as Remote Cyclone. Stop hitting yourself.
Stop
Banner of
hitting
Boredom.
yourself.
Strike Skill Behead Support. Summon Rectangle. Summon Anime Bad Guy. Toxic Rain. OP Clearing Skill. Nothing Personal Kit. Combination of 2 meme playstyles. And many, many more. Remember when Chris Wilson posted about future patches having a narrower focus? And less content? Yeah, me neither. But you know what will shake up the metagame even more than those skill gems ever could? Nerfing everything
Toxic Rain.
into the ground. On top of the usual nerf manifesto of doom that we are used to by now, all damage granting support gems will be nerfed across the board, reducing overall DPS on any build by 20 to 40%. Yes, even your favorite build, especially your favorite build. Because triggered spells now cost mana. Spellslinger, cast on crit, cast while channeling, Mjolnir, trigger once. Yes, nothing is safe. You can like or dislike the direction the game is going with this, but such a vast and universal reduction in player power is a high-risk move and requires a massive pair of balls. But on the positive side, the long-awaited Flask rework is upon us.
It's
The
not
short
just
version
nerfs,
is
right?
Flask Piano is fixed by making Flask not even worth pressing anymore. And even if they were, you barely get any Flask charges anymore anyways. Might as well throw them at your enemies instead at that point. Wait, that's actually a thing now? So while your death counter will be getting worse, your wrists might be getting better. To help with that, splinters will now drop as stacks, and different types of currency, such as alchemy shards, will drop as new unique items. So are you ready to deal 0 DPS? To not ever have flasks up anymore? To run out of mana on your cast on crit builds? To reroll cursed map mods all the time? To die to ailments for the first time in years? To get stuck in yellow maps? Not to not being able to sustain, but
Top
due
end
to be
clear
unable
speed.
to kill blue mobs? To reroll builds with 10 different new skills during just the first weekend of the league? And to respectfully explode your ancestors for loot in Path of Exile Expedition.
I mean, what makes this incredibly sad is how true everything he said was. That's the saddest part. Alex Shards is uniques. Oh, stop hitting yourself. Shoxic. That's just crazy. That's awesome. That's just funny stuff. Alright, so back to theorying what we're gonna do. So let's... Okay. I did not see... I haven't seen anybody mention using Reaper as their league start yet. Oh, he was very flamboyant with it. Buy your supporter pack now. Is this... Okay, that's the actual size. Okay. Alright, so... 3.15 Reaper Gem. Summon Reaper. Excited. Almost got me excited about playing with crap. Alright. Well, the interesting thing about the Reaper Gem, scroll up. It's a Necromancer. Oh. Am I missing it? The skill gem's there. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Oh, yeah, you're right. There it is. I fail at life. I'm sorry. Here it is. Summon Reaper. Alright, summons a powerful Reaper which uses a variety of slashing area attacks. The Reaper's presence weakens your other minions, and it will consume them to temporarily empower and heal itself. Using the skill while the Reaper is already summoned, casts it to dash to the targeted location and perform a powerful attack. I missed it. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I suck. Fair enough. My question is, how How often does it consume your minions to increase its power? I don't know, ask your mom. Oh! Alright. Wait, what's this? Eye of Winter. Oof. Yeah, we're not going to use Eye of Winter. Forbidden Rite. Lobs an exploding projectile near targeted location and extra projectiles towards enemies around you. The projectiles deal chaos damage based on your life and energy shield. Casting the spell damages you. Yeah, I know. You can't, like... The Reaper's, like, specifically built not to use any kind of, like, permanent minions. Often the other thing Chris said, the lower life on it, the more aggressively it will consume other minions. Well, so minions' attacks have a 50% chance to inflict bleeding. Minion deals 10% more damage with bleeding. So, do you suppose the bleed support gems would actually increase the damage or make the Reaper more effective, like bleed stacking and things like that? Like, what if we could, in theory, get the chance to bleed to around 100%? Like, every time it attacks, it inflicts bleeding. Alright, let's take a look. Bleeding. Bloodlust. Supported skills now deal more melee damage against bleeding enemies. Oh, actually, less. Alright, so Bloodlust got buffed, but... Alright, there's 14 instances of bleeding. Chance to bleed. Here we go. Now has 140% cost and reservation multiplier, so it's up 30%. Support attacks now deals 0 to 19% more damage with bleeding. Okay, so chance to bleed costs a lot more mana. Ruthless also is no good because it has gotten nerfed into the ground. And it only supports melee, strike, and slam skills. The Adamant Notable no longer grants regenerate 1.5% of life while affected by a guard skill. Now grants remove bleeding when you use a guard skill. Remove corrupted blood. Okay, so alright, they only did that because you can't remove corrupted blood with flasks anymore. The of staunching is no longer grants immunity to bleeding. Yeah. I think Reaper will be like the combo build. You'll need one setup for Reaper, other for yourself. You can stay doing nothing. Well, I was thinking about using like a... See, I don't know. I don't know if it'll affect you or if it'll affect your Reaper. That's the big question. I wonder if anybody's actually asked that. Will bleeding notables... Who can I ask? Effect. Reaper. PoE. I wonder if it's answered here. Oh, that's Reap. Okay, cool. That was honestly just aura stacking for Reaper, then summoning trash mobs through the Elemancer. Just gotta use it while you're afflicted by bleeding. No, actually, I think that it was saying that it no longer removes it. Of Staunching Flask no longer grants immunity to corrupted blood, or removes bleeding and corrupted blood on use, and now grants immunity for bleeding for 1 second if used while bleeding, and removes corrupted blood. So it removes corrupted blood, but it only grants immunity to bleeding for 1 second. But it doesn't remove the, it doesn't remove bleeding on use anymore. I was I was actually thinking about doing like an SRS Golemancer with Reap. Not kept at a 100% regardless of how many you have. Yeah, but all flasks only give immunity if used while affected by the ailment. Right. Yeah, even though the Golemancer got buffed, we wouldn't be really stacking it for damage like they were doing with the Carrion Golemancer. We'd just like it buffed the damage, but I don't think it buffed. I think there was actually a nerf to the effectiveness of them. Like the Alright. No longer has a 25% increased buff effect of buffs granted by golems, or 25% increased effect of buffs by your per summoning golem. Increased effect of buffs. Okay, so I mean, even if we, so there wouldn't be a change if we use 4 golems, right? Because if each, you know, if you had 4 golems on a build, then that would give you 100% of increased effect anyway. So if we were to create a Golemancer and got, you know, like got our spec just enough points to get us to 4 golems, then that would probably be enough to get, you know, that would probably be the threshold of where getting more would be useless. And like he said, like Classy Clown said, we'd just be using them for food for the Reaper anyway. And of course, you know, you put a stone golem on there, you know, you automatically get more life regeneration. So you can no longer obtain quality gems. There's just so much. You can no longer grant 15% increased effect of Fortify on Ambulance. It now grants 15 to 25% chance to crush on hit. That's sad. If not, then it's pointless. Yeah. So in theory, let's say, just for theory's sake, and I'll actually, as soon as they, I mean, I'd love to see them update the path of building. I've been waiting for an update to path of building, but I'll actually be able to use path of building to determine whether or not it'll affect Reaper's damage if we, you know, get the notables allotted. Is updated skill tree? Let's see. Tree version. Okay, it is updated. Okay, so let's go class. We'd want to go Witch, Ascendancy, Elementalist, right? Bandit, none. Alright, skills. Add skill group, add gem. They do not have Reaper in here yet for the skill gems, though. So we can't, we're not going to be able to compare it yet. Oh wait, update available. Update, let's try it. Alright, Dennis. Yeah, I updated, it's still not there. So, yeah. Skill gem patch notes tomorrow. Okay, that makes sense. So we won't know until tomorrow. I'll tell you what though, if passive notables do affect it, right? Or tonight. Okay. Let's see. There's a surge. Bleeding. Right? Alright. So cleaving, that's for axes. Razor's Edge, damage over time multiplier for bleeding, increased physical damage with swords. Attacks have 15% to cause bleeding. So let's see. That gives 15%. Bleeding inflict deals damage 15% strong, or 15% faster. Minions have increased maximum life, physical damage reduction, moving on bleeding. Okay, that's... There's not a whole lot of bleeding notables anyway. Increased physical damage with bows. Damage over time, poison duration, bleeding duration. Inflicts, deals 5% faster. Increased armor, remove corrupted blood when you use a guard skill. Inflict and bleeding on an enemy up to 8 times. Your bleeding does not deal extra damage while the enemy is moving. 50% less damage with bleeding. Yeah, I've discovered them all here. Bloodletting, damage over time. Increased attack damage against bleeding enemies. Increased damage. Fast bleeding you inflict deals damage 5% faster. So these would be strong for Reaper if they do affect Reaper. Crimson Dance would be almost a requirement. Definitely want to get dirty techniques. Let's see, we'd be using Elementalist. Oh, stupid. Stupid ads. Did they remove an Ascendancy? Where is it? Oh, they probably made it bigger. Oh, it's in the middle. I'm stupid. So your hits always ignite, always shock. So we need Liege of the Primordial. We need Elemancer. Yeah, I know, I saw. Exposure you inflict. See, but I don't want to take an entire Ascendancy just for, you know, just to get the, just for the golems and lose out on more DPS. I guess, you know, if it was consuming the golems and, you know, getting a damage buff, I guess it would be worth it for the extra damage to the Reaper that way. Then, of course, Bastion of Elements would probably be good. Regenerate 1% of mana per second if you've inflicted exposure. And my question is, would it consume temporary minions? Like, would it... Let's say, like skeletons, right? Like, let's say if I did a crossbreed between like a skeleton build and the Reaper, like, even though skeletons aren't permanent minions, they disappear after a minute. Like, do you think the Reaper would still... Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Vixen. I really appreciate it. That is loud. I forgot to turn my volume down. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you joining the channel. And hey, jump into the conversation with us. We're just discussing league starters and possibilities. Mini tag will be consumed. Yeah, SRS, you know, summon skeletons. I might, I was thinking about doing, like, you know, I saw Nav put SRS on a totem when he was doing the gauntlet. And I thought that was a really cool idea. So what if, like, we had a totem, an SRS totem, and then, you know, my primary, like, casting skill would be summon skeletons. And then, of course, I had the Reaper, you know, doing attacks, you know, on bosses predominantly, hopefully consuming, you know, the SRS and the skeletons to increase its damage. That might be a pretty viable boss killer. Well, honestly, I wouldn't really need it to consume the SRS if I'm just using it as a totem for bossing. Where are the naked grandmas? Hold on, there's got to be like a meme soundboard naked grandma, because I gotta add that to the. I gotta add that. If not, I will make one. I gotta add that somewhere. Why are you naked? Naked grandma meme.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house.
Naked grandma. Naked huh? Naked huh? Grandma. Naked grandma. Naked huh? Naked grandma. Naked grandma. Naked huh?
I got. Oh man, I cannot wait to become an affiliate. Please nerf naked grandma. I promise you. I promise. I swear to you. When we get this stream affiliated, and I become an affiliate, and we can start claiming channel points, the very first thing I will put on there is naked grandma. I will. It will be the very first thing you can buy with channel points. Right? Naked grandma.
Something a burglar would not want to see when you breaking in the house and running up to see a naked grandma. I know. Huh? Rob.
Naked grandma.
Rob.
Naked grandma.
Rob.
Naked grandma.
Hold on, I gotta download. Okay, download YouTube MP3. You're right, that is the Exalt drop that we need. Alright, so naked grandma. Paste. Can we, yeah, download. I don't want all that. Can we just download it? Alright, enter a keyword, wait a few seconds till the conversion is complete, press the download button. And make Nav all confused. Yeah. Yeah. This is the day now. Thanks. Naked grandma! Naked grandma! Alright, there's gotta be one that works. An error occurred. Click here or try downloading it here. Redirect. Oh, it's doing that on purpose. I'm not doing all that. You lost your mind. Can we just get naked grandma? I just want the MP3. I'm not trying to steal nobody's video. I just want the audio off of it. You know what? Hold on. Let me get Audacity. I'm never gonna get my stash done. Naked followed by the cat. Yeah. All right. Let's make this a thing. For today, we're gonna spam naked grandma with the cat. Naked grandma, cat. That's that next level internet right there, guys. Yeah, we have to spam it in net. So we have to have like a unified naked grandma though. Like, how are we gonna naked it? Like, how are we gonna spell? Are we gonna do NEKKED, then grandma, or is it gonna be NAKED grandma? Like, it's important. All right, file. Let's see if I can. It's like blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. All right, that works. Can we record from a specific source? Preferences. Oh, wait, right there. It's right in front of my face. 20 minutes into the stream, so he doesn't expect it. Everyone does it. Let's go NEKKED. Let's do naked. And I guess this should be okay. So we're going to hit record.
Naked grandma!
Naked.
Alright. Let's see if it got it. Stop. Alright. I don't think it got it. No. Alright. Alright. Stop. All right, I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to literally figure this out later. All right, buddy. Yeah. So naked grandma. That's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna copy and paste that. I'm gonna have that ready. Naked grandma. So it's NEKKEDGRAMMA. Naked grandma. And the cats. All right, I'm good. Oh, Dennis, go to Twitch. I'm gonna put it in here. Twitch.tv/Navandis. And drop Navandis a follow. He's the, like, we all met on this guy's Twitch, and he's like probably one of the most knowledgeable Path of Exile people I've met that does not mind sharing information about the game. And he'll be streaming in like, oh cool. He'll be streaming in like 3 or 4 hours, 4 or 5, I don't know. He's gonna be streaming later. So and we're gonna. Oh yeah, he's a top quality guy, no doubt. So he's gonna be. It's gonna be worth spamming naked grandma in chat. He's gonna be so confused. Naked grandma download. Can we download it? I'm waiting in queue. We'll see. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. All right, so we need top quality right here. Get high res download. Can I just, okay, can I get, all right, apparently I'm going to get this one. 128K. Maybe. Maybe. Can we download this? Why does it got to be so hard? Okay, 4.5 hours still stream. I'll stop working just to join the spam. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I'm awake for it. YouTube to MP3 converter. I hope these aren't just all the same thing. See, why do I want to go here? Why can't we just initializing? Okay. Download. Can we download it? I think we got it.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rob!
Naked grandma!
Okay, we got it. So, now we can open Audacity. Yeah, Nev lives in Ireland, so me and him are like on totally different times. Where's downloads? There it is. Naked grandma. we will join the spam.
Grandma! Naked, grandma! Naked, huh? Rob!
Naked!
So what about there?
Rob!
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
All right. That's so funny. Naked grandma.
Rob!
Naked grandma!
Do we just want naked grandma, or do we want that little brrr in there? You guys let me know. Do we get the brrr, or do we just go naked grandma? Because I think it would start right there.
Naked grandma! Naked grandma!
Simply ask, I hear there's some nude grandmothers in this stream. Add the brrr. Okay.
Rob!
Naked grandma!
So we gotta go from about here to where?
Rob!
Naked grandma!
Alright, right after 5. So let's highlight this. Right? We'll cut that. We'll go file new. Paste.
Rob!
Naked grandma!
Rob!
Naked
all!
Alright. So let's save that. Export. Export as MP3. Should we do a wave or an MP3? I've never had to make like a sound thing for Twitch. Does anybody know if MP3 or wave would be easier? I'll do both. Yeah, I'll just do both. I'll just save the project and then we'll ask him. Let's just save the whole project. Save project. Is for... yeah, that's fine. Save project. We're going to save it on the desktop for now. And file name. Naked Grandma. Save. Alright, so that's done. That's ready. So, when I become an affiliate, the very first thing you guys can buy with channel points will be Naked Grandma, and you guys can spam it to your heart's content. I cannot wait either. I'm excited. You guys have been so amazing in helping me get this done. You know, like, let me show you guys the progress we're making real quick here, because I believe you guys, like, since you guys have been so good in helping me, like, I am totally okay with this. So I need 4 more followers, and I actually think I need 3 more followers now, because Vixen just joined, and I don't think it counts until after the stream is over. And I went from like 0.1 to 1.8, even though like there's been like 5 or 6 people in all of my streams recently. It averages for like the past month. So I think for like, you know, if I can continue to get at least 3 people on the stream, you know, better 4 or 5, and if I can get all the way up to 10, that'd be amazing. But this is the hardest one for me to hit right here. This average concurrent viewer count. But if we can keep going the way we're going, you know, then, you know, I'll be able to do in viewer rewards, it'll show when I get affiliate, it'll show channel points. So, you know, that's what I'm really looking forward to, being able to do channel points. And because I've got a really great idea. Yeah. It is rough. It's so hard. Like, this is actually my second channel. Dennis knows the story of like my first channel. Like, my first channel was starting to gain traction. I had plenty of followers, like, you know, I had, you know, everything was going really well, and then like crazy stuff happened, and you know, I had to abandon that channel and start a new one. Stream around about the same time every day. I should be able to show up. Wait, why I see Paul Minion? You mean this, her? It's just the tip of the day, networking with other streamers. Pokimane. Is that Pokimane? By the way, I'm thinking about talking to Nav and seeing if like, I don't know if he's going to be streaming his league start Friday. If he is, like, when he gets done, like, I'm not going to stream over him or like with him, but maybe if I can talk him into like rating my channel when he's done, just for that little boost, I'd probably be able to get the followers and get really, really, really close to the 3 concurrent viewers if I can get like just a quick influx of people. So maybe I can talk to Nav about that, and when he's done, you know, I'll start streaming. But you know, that'd be something really cool if I can talk him into doing that. I don't think he's caught a single one of my streams. What is what? Oh, you just got back. No, I was showing you guys the progress that we've made toward getting me affiliated. Like, this is when I started getting like back into streaming, like, you guys have got my follower count almost to 50, and I think it's going to be 47 at the end of this stream. And this one right here is the hardest one to hit, right? So I finally got this part done. I'm super close to the 50 followers, but this, like, and of course, like, I've smashed the stream for 8 hours and on 7 different days. But you guys can see like how much of a difference that you guys have made, you know, just when, you know, by helping me out. You know, you guys like, this is where I used to be. And then I got really discouraged for a couple of days and I stopped streaming. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to give this another try. And this is when you guys started helping me right here. And like, you can see, like, ever since then, your guys' support has been amazing. So I, once again, like, thank you guys so much. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, you know. So yeah, this is how much you guys have helped me recently. What is this? New items, creator updates. Okay. Oh well. Dex. We're your PoE support gems. All right. Well, guys, I am going to catch a little bit of sleep so I can be awake for Nav's stream so that we can spam Naked Grandma. Just to confirm, the Naked Grandma is going to be NEKKEDGA Grandma, and then the cat. No, you guys didn't get nerfed. I need to get a little bit of sleep. You know, so just so you guys know, like, I work nights every night. And I get home about 7:30 in the morning, and I start streaming at 8. So, you know, it's 12 hours of work, and then, you know, I try and squeeze in, you know, an hour or two of streaming. So this is about the time I start getting super tired. And, like, my long streams are on Fridays and Saturday nights on my time. You can check it out on the schedule. But the league start, I'm going to be streaming basically whenever Nab's not. Oh, I'm sorry. But on Friday, I'm going to be adjusting my schedule so that I don't interfere with Nav. And maybe I can get him to raid my channel when he's done. So, well, I appreciate your guys' support. I thank you all for joining me and hanging out with me and talking about the patch notes. And tomorrow I'm going to nail down whatever my starting build is going to be, and I will probably... Yeah, I would really appreciate that, Bubs. Like, I really would. And thank you, Classy. Like, it would mean a lot to me. It means a lot to me to have you guys on the chat. Like, it really does. Like I said, you guys have been phenomenal. So I will show my appreciation as soon as we can throw Naked Grandma on there. And I think my first stream as an affiliate, I'm gonna do something special for everybody. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but you know, I'll think of something. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be pulling an all-nighter too. All day and all night. I'm gonna be. I wanna see how far I can get on a first day of a league launch with a completely unique build that I haven't seen anybody else do. So let's go, boys! All right, everybody. Thank you so much for the streams. And I normally go to sleep once I hit maps. That makes sense. Yeah, it's probably going to take me about 6 or 7 hours to hit maps, and I'll be, you know, depending on what time Nav starts streaming, I'll probably be doing my league starter the whole time he is, and then you guys can just pop in and see my progress, and I'll, you know, talk about how everything's been going. So I will see you all on Nav's stream, and let's see, Vixen, you are going to be the trigger for the Naked Grandma spam. So we, of course, will wait for you, and I will be paying attention for it. Guys, it's been a lot of fun. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you all tomorrow morning at the same time. You guys, I'll see you then. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I already posted the stream schedule. Ha ha! Good night, guys. Yeah, we do need a code word. You know what? When Vixen says, "Hi, Nav," then let the spam begin. Is everybody go okay with that? Yep. All right. Cool. All right, guys. I will see you all later. Until that time, I hope everything goes well for everybody, and y'all stay safe. Grandma's here. That'll work. Naked Grandma. Bye, everybody.